Good morning, everyone. Welcome to me live. Hope you guys are doing great on this beautiful Thursday morning. Yet again, let us thank God for life. Thank God for this day. Thank God for His guidance and His protection. Without Him, we are nothing. Nada. Nada. Okay, guys. Let me read some Thursday morning inspirational. Yeah. Thursday morning are interesting. They are not fresh like Monday. They are not hopeful like Friday. They sit right in the middle of effort and endurance. By Thursday, the excitement of starting has worn off, and the finish line is close enough to see, but not close enough to touch. And that's exactly why Thursday matters. Because Thursday is where commitment is tested. We often wait for motivation to carry us forward. We think, I'll keep going when I feel inspired. I'll push harder when it feels easier. But the truth is, motivation is unreliable. It shows up when things are exciting and disappears when things get repetitive, difficult, or slow. What actually carries us forward is discipline, purpose, and belief. Thursday remind us that progress doesn't depend on how we feel. It depends on what we decide. Small win create big future. Have a beautiful day. If you're grateful for today, let me hear you say, thank you, Jesus. We are grateful. Oh, Lord. Hallelujah. After all you have done for us. Most meaningful success doesn't come from dramatic moments. It comes from ordinary days handled consistently well. The extra email you send when you're tired. The workout you don't skip even though no one is watching. The patience you show when frustration would be easier. Those moments don't look impressive, but they compound. Success is not built in giant leaps. It built in quiet, faithful steps, especially on days like today. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is, I'm not making progress. But progress often happens before we can see result. Roots grow underground before a tree ever breaks the surface. Muscle strength before they show definition. Confidence develops before courage feels natural. If you've been showing up even imperfectly, you are closer than you think. Morning, sweetie. Morning, Matilda. Morning, Asil. How are you doing? How are you doing on this beautiful day? And where are you watching from? Whereabouts you're watching from? Welcome. Thursday is a proof that you didn't quit. You're still here. You're still trying. And that matters more than you realize. Don't let fatigue decide your future. By Thursday, fatigue whispers. You've done enough. Slow down. You can finish later. How are you feeling today? But fatigue is not reliable decision maker. Where are you watching from? Some of the most important decisions of your life will need to be made when you're tired. Staying kind when you're drained. Staying honest when it's convenience. Face red, face shape. What type of face red shape? Can you talk? Can you have a proper conversation, Asia? I don't understand your face red face. It's like you're spamming me. Can you have like a proper conversation, please? Staying kind when you're drained. Staying honest when it's inconvenient. Staying focused when distractions are loud. Growths often show for one more step than feels comfortable. Not 10 more, not forever, just one more. What is the power of finishing well? Starting gets applause. Finishing builds characters. You know, in Jamaica, you see, we're saying character. I think in Jamaica, we say character. You see the difference? Character. Same different, but we pronounce it differently. Do you see what I'm saying? I think when in Jamaica, I used to say character, not character. if I'm making sense. Good morning to you, all the way from South Africa. Morning, Anneli. How are you, sweetie? You know, I used to have a friend by the name of Anneli. But we lost contact. Beautiful name. How are you doing? And what is the weather like in South Africa? Anyone can start when energy is high. But finishing, especially when no one is cheering, creates integrity. Hi, Bannett. How are you, sweetie? How are you doing? And where are you watching from? Welcome. Is it your first time? If it's your first time on my live, please hit the subscribe and like button. Bannett, and you can communicate, ask any question you wish to. But make it positive. Positive vibe only, please. What do I need to finish this week? It's raining. Oh, same here, sweetie. Raining since Monday. Yesterday was a bit sunny. But today it seems to be, going to be 90% rain. So we have raining since Monday. So for the whole week, I think they're going to be rain. Do you like rainy weather? Or rather when it's dry? I don't like. If it's rainy, or I like rain when, for example, if I'm indoor. You know, when you're indoor, you just feel calm. You're lying down. Just move away with it, whatever. When it's raining and you have to go to work, I don't like. I don't like. Or when it's snowing, no. Rather when it's dry, going work. Why are you wearing a gown by this time? It's after 8, sweetheart. It's in the morning now for me. It's after 8 in the morning and I feel like wearing my gown. There's something wrong with that. What promise did I make? South Africa. It's not raining today. Oh, you know it's not raining in South Africa. Are you in South Africa? Are you in South Africa, Bennett? Good morning, Alfred, sweetie. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Thank you, sweetie. You have a lovely one. How are you doing today? Yes, I love rain. Yeah, it's a blessing all the way. Yeah, it's a blessing, but I don't like when it's raining and I have to go to work. God is showering us, pouring blessing to us, his children. Amen. Yeah, I love the rain, but not going in the rain to work. Yeah, I love when, especially if I'm at home, or rather when the rain falls, if I'm at home. Like now, But going out, because sometimes the place, when rain falls and, you know, certain things on the road, the place mucky, I don't like seeing, you know. So I rather, if rain falls, I rather be at home. We haven't got any control over it. It's God's work, isn't it? As you said. What promise did I make to myself that still deserve effort? I'm just reading a bit of inspirational word now for Thursday. It's already Thursday, so week finished. Before you know it, the month finished. The month finished, you know. Is that your family in the picture on your background? That's my late grandma in the blue and my mom in the red. That's my daughter in her little uniform when she was younger. So most photo is myself and my daughter. I'm late. I need to put up some with my sisters. Sisters. What promise did I make myself that still deserve effort? What would it look like to finish strong instead of starting? Oh, I think I should have taken Miracle to school. Ooh. I think I should have dropped her, you know, because it's raining. What would it look like to finish, but put on clothes now? Strong instead of just getting through. Finishing well doesn't mean perfect result. Beautiful. Is your mom and grandma still alive? My mom is still alive. Unfortunately, my grandma died, I think, since 2017. So that's 8 years now, isn't it? Just over 8 years. She died just over 8 years. She died since 2017. God bless her soul. She was a beautiful soul. My mom is still around. Thank God for Jesus. That's my little comforter. Whenever I need someone to talk to. Whenever I need some inspirational word. Whenever I'm feeling down, I just call my mom. And she lift the spirit, you know. She lift up the thing, man. Lift up the thing. My grandma used to be like that, you know. Unfortunately, she went home. But she used to be like that. She used to be someone you could talk to. And her encouraging word always felt something. You always felt something after talking. Finishing well doesn't mean perfect result. It means honest effort. Your attitude set the temperature. You may not control your circumstances today, but you absolutely control your attitude. You can enter this Thursday thinking, I have to get through today. Or you can choose, I get to show up today. May her soul R.I.P. She your guardian angel. It might be her that's connecting me with you. I'm a spiritual person. I love scrolling through these live videos. Okay. God works in mysterious ways, isn't it? That shift changes everything. Your attitude affects how people experience you, how problem feels, how much energy you create or drain. I think I should have dropped my daughter, but she already left. Should I take her to school today? It's raining outside. You know, so before I go live, I should have maybe put my clothes. I'll put my clothes up. Maybe I could just throw something on, you know. But she already left now. How much energy you create or drain. One positive, steady present can change an entire room. I did it, sweetie. Morning, Michelle. You look sharp this morning. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks. I'm just getting up like maybe an hour now. You know, something in bed, I want to stay in the bed. What I regret now, I should have take my daughter to school. Should I take her to college? So before I go live, maybe I should have put some clothes on. And then when she's ready, I just drop her. Yeah, but she already left. Because it's rain. I didn't even realize it was raining anyway. I just realized. Be the person you did it to, right? I'm just reading a bit of inspiring words. At some point in your life, you needed encouragement, patience, understanding, someone who didn't give up on you. $100 school Scott Leaf. Glasgow say good morning. Morning, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. This one is, you see, this one, Rita. Rita, I'm going to pretend like you do not exist. Okay? I realize you're a bit of bully, but no bully gonna stop my shine today. No bully. I realize you're a little bully, and no bully gonna stop my shine. Did you get up this morning and say, thank you, Jesus, for opening my eye to see another day? Instead of you coming on to try and bully person, or to make a person look less of themselves, look in the mirror and think of, what do I need to change about myself? How do I need to change the perception of myself? How do I need to change my life? How do I need to stop being a bully? Before you criticize people, look in the mirror and think of yourself, okay? Hi, Jesus loves you. Hi, Salom. Jesus loves you too, sweetie. Thank you. God bless you. Today, you get to be that person for yourself and for others. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you cared about. Show yourself the same grace you give others. Hold yourself accountable without tearing yourself down. Progress and compassion can exist together. Thursday is a choice point. Thursday asks a quiet but powerful question. Who are you when no one is applauding? Like you now, Rita, you need to ask yourself that question. Who are you when no one is applauding? Because right now you are sad. You need a bit of help. You need a bit of inspiration. Your life is sad. Usually when someone comes and they try to let a person feel less of themselves, or they try to bully another person, you are sad. And you need to look in yourself. Maybe you have been bullied at home. Maybe you have been bullied at school, at your workplace. But that doesn't give you the right to bully someone else. Try and be a better person, a better you, a better self, instead of you coming and trying. You understand? She's just lonely. If you need to talk, I can talk to you. You don't come and try to let someone feel less of themselves, or try and insult another person. But when you do that now, you're sad. Because you're sad, that's why you're trying to put your little perception onto other people, you know? Who are you when no one is applauding? Are you someone who keeps promises, shows up consistently, choose growth over comfort? You don't have to be extraordinary today. You just have to be intentional. This Thursday morning, remember, people who insult and bully are just lonely and scared. Yeah, it's true. And sometimes when they bully people, they bully themselves. And bullying isn't the answer. How do you feel when a person bully you? It makes you feel less of yourself. It makes you feel insecure. Some people anyway, because you see, me, I don't watch. I do me, you understand? Sometimes I'll react. Sometimes I just leave it. I don't pay it no mind. I used to be bullied when I was in school, and I did teach that bully a lesson. When I was in primary. That lesson isn't a lesson I would tell my daughter to repeat, you know? And that lesson was DANGEROU. So I wouldn't repeat that one. You are not, sometimes these bullies need to be taught lessons, you know? But I would say what I did, you know what I mean? In Scotland, when we are bullied, we are learned to strike out and fight. Okay. Sometimes, you know, you don't need to fight. You need to let the bully know that you're a better person. But when I was bullied, it reached a point it get to me. When I was in primary, I've been bullied, Let me tell you this little story. When I was going primary, you have this little guy. He used to bully me. I can't remember what he was saying. And then I used to have a couple of friends, like they were afraid of him. For example, say 32 students in the classroom are children. And all 32, the moment he start bullying me, when they're not laughing, they are following. It's like they're a follower. They start following. Because I didn't tell my parents. I know if I tell my dad would go and sort that in. I'm telling you, my dad used to be like that. So I didn't tell my parents. And sometimes, when we are being bullied, it's good to talk to someone that will listen. Because do not keep it by yourself. Because when you keep it by yourself, talk to someone that will listen. Talk to someone that will support you. Because it's not everyone you're going to talk to going to support. Talk to someone that will have your back 1,000,000%. I could talk to my father, because I know my father would even go to the school, and that guy would even look at me again if I did tell my dad, because my dad was like that. But I didn't tell my parents. I didn't feel the need to tell my parents. So that's a secret I used to keep. I couldn't sleep. There were sleepless night because I'm thinking of the following morning school. And in those times, what I used to do, you used to walk through like bushes, like shortcut to the school. You have a long way, but I used to go to the shortcut. And close to the school, there were some trees. And I used to hide it. Sometimes I don't go to the classroom because I couldn't take it. So because of that, I pretend like I go to school. I would hide in the bush for the whole day. No, the way things are now, students can't do these things anymore. Okay? It's a bit scary to doing those things, like hiding from school in bushes. Because now isn't the time that used to be before. Yeah, there's a lot of psych people out there, And when I used to hide in bushes, when school finished, I pretend like I just go home, no one sees me. Because children playing, I'm in the bush by myself hiding. I pretend like I go to school, which I was afraid. I was staying far. I couldn't take the bullying in the classroom, and then all the children started following. You know what I did? One day when I couldn't take it anymore, I'm not going to tell you what I did. But what I did was, even police was involved. Mama have to pay hospital bill. Use your head. Popo was involved. I couldn't take it no more. And then I have a little pencil. Just use your head. In some way, it could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't, Thank God it wasn't, because I wouldn't like another person, if you know what I mean. But I had a pencil and, I strike. I did. Thank God it wasn't worse, because that person could have lost. I'm not going to say, So it's not good. Since then, nobody bully me in primary. I'm like the Dan in the classroom. Wish I didn't want it to be that way. But sometimes these bullies push us to do things unimaginable. So it's not good to bully another person. If you have been bullied and you're sad, find someone to talk to. You don't come and try let somebody feel less of themselves. What I would like to know is, when you bully another person, how do you feel? When you bully another person, how do you sleep well? Because some people like they don't care. Do you have a proper night's sleep? Or do you think of, okay, let me go to bed tonight and think of how I'm going to bully the person tomorrow? It's not good. A lot of individuals cut themselves because of bullying. Online bullying, indoor bullying, school bullying, workplace. It's not good. You need to try and you need to try and be a better person. Look into yourself, the way you're bullying another person. Maybe some of you, why you are bullied, because you have been bullied, fine. You look into yourself and say, if I was like that, you have been bullied. For example, put it this way. Say you have been bullied. That doesn't give you the right to bully another person. It doesn't give you the right to bully another. Because you want to feel best of yourself. No. It only makes you feel sad, lonely. And a bully will always be a bully. Try and be a better person, man. Don't try it because, okay, let me bully, make you feel on top of the world. No, it doesn't work. Okay, you don't know what that person might be going through. You are bullying them. Or Because you're bullying them, what they're thinking, they're not sleeping, they have sleepless night. My daughter used to be bullied, I don't know. Yeah, no matter what you do, even in your workplace. Because going college now, there's still a 1 and 2 bully. I said, don't mind. Try and be the better person. Don't even look at that person. Someday you'll be walking, they're laughing. That's a part of bully. The dropping a snide word and then laughing. Why? We are all human. God make us unique in our own way. You're not going to look at someone, okay, why is she dressing like that? How she looks so? She have bump on her face. No, leave people. This is the way. It's a process. Your face might be cleaner than somebody else. You might not even have bump on your face. That don't mean you're going to bully another person, calling them greater face. How your face looks so. It's hormone, Hormone have a lot to do with certain things. Morning, how are you? How is your daughter coming on in school now? Tell me those pictures on the wall is your daughter work. I love how you are disciplining that person out of order. Amen. Thank you, sweetie. People are not to bully. Exactly. Stop bullying. Because you let a lot of innocent people copying themselves because of bullying, and that's not good. You're basically taking another person's lives, and that's going to be on you for the rest of your life. No, those photos are my mom is in the red and my late grandma in the blue. I think my mom was in her 40s. I can't remember. I got ask her the age. Can't remember my grandma's age. But even when my grandma died, she looked fresh, My grandma died when she was 93. She not even have an ounce of wrinkle on her body. I think those people that come for when you buy, because she buy at home, they were like, oh, old is she? Because she was looking still fresh. Not a wrinkle on her body. That woman, I wish I did have that little trait. That woman was graceful. I'm telling you. She was graceful. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Okay, Bernaldo. Nice one. Thanks for joining. I abuse angel. What you call yourself that? Abuse angel. Oh, you're with Angelica. Say hi to Angelica for me. Yeah, what I'm saying, it's not good to bully another person. It make you feel less of yourself. My grandma was 90. Oh my! Didi. That's the age of my grandma. 93 years old. That's when she passed. Although she passed when she was 93, we still misses her. And up to today, there's time. Because I used to, with my grandma, I'm a bit rude, some word that come out of my mouth. Rude. I'll ask my grandma anything. Like, grandma, how is the thing going? Grandma, is the thing jumping? You know what I mean? I used to be rude. No one know where I get it from. I think I get it from because my dad's side of people, I think they're like, most of them anyway, even my dad, certain things you can't say to my dad. I think my dad grew up, he still act like, I don't know. Even when you're 20, he'll take you for a child. So certain things you can't say with my dad. With my grandma, I could ask her anything. So I used to love that. And she not going to say, my mom used to say, Susan, you're talking to your mother. Those are go backabush. We used to say, Mom, that's backabush. No, with my grandma. No, man, with my grandma, Didi, I used to talk to my grandma like we are friends. So it's not really rude enough. I used to talk to, should I propose to my crush? You want to propose to your crush? What do you think? I don't know. No, man, with my grandma, we could say anything. My grandma would ask me any question. I asked my grandma the same. So I think that's where I get my little rudeness from. My grandma. In sense of I can say any, I don't hide. These long time, we used to call it days, I don't know how to call it. Those long time grandma, great-grand, certain things you cannot say. Certain words you cannot come out. But me, I would say anything to my grandma. And my grandma just laugh at her. And so my grandma sometimes some word in her mouth. You'll be surprised. Is that my grandma talking? My mom now used to say, rude. You're talking to your mom. No, my mom. I think now my mom get accustomed to the way I am. She know that. 'Cause at times I try to say, okay, mom, I can't change. I try now, but I just don't know where the rude word come from. I just don't, not rude in somewhere, but some question. I would ask her. So I said, mom, you're talking to you? I said, no, mom, I know I'm talking to you, but I can't help it. With my grandma, she'll answer you. Any question you ask her, no matter how, I call it rude, not rude. Some, I don't know how to call that question. Some outrageous question, put it that way. My grandma and my aunt is, okay, sweetie, have a lovely day. My aunt is like that, you know. My aunt, so that's why I got a couple of aunties like that. And my mom stated that my grandma's sister, that's my great-grand, that's the way she was. So this is where I think I get it from. My dad's side of people, my dad is like the virgin of the fact. Certain things you cannot say. My dad, you can't even say, with my dad, you couldn't even say the word sexy. It's like you're saying the three-letter word. That's how my dad used to be. You couldn't, if you're saying it, it's like he thinks, at the time, I think we're a teenager, he thinks that you're saying the three-letter word. If I say, if there's a top my niece was wearing, and he said, sexy, and my cousin was said, Jessica, and reading out the word. My dad was like, don't let me hear you say that word again. So my mom was like, no, not my mom. So my cousin was like, Uncle John, see the word here? She's showing him, you know. And she was like, see the, because my dad would think, although we're 14, 16, I think I was within those age. My sister was about 16, I was 14, and my cousin was around the same age. No, I'm a bit older, so my cousin maybe 12. Yeah, I'm a bit older than this cousin. And my dad, when my cousin read out the word on my niece top, my dad was in his room, you know, we're on the veranda, you know. And my dad, I understand, we get so much beating, we wouldn't be afraid of our dad. Mom was much, yeah, our mom was easier. Although I said rude word, but my dad get accustomed, because I realize, my dad, I don't know if it's the way he grew, certain word you couldn't talk right while my dad is listening. You can't say. So even the word sexy would sound like you're saying this three-letter word. So he would come out and he would say to my, he said to my cousin, don't let me hear you say that word again. So my cousin pointed out and said, Uncle John, see it here, it's on the top. And you hear me say, don't let me hear you say, all he thinks within his mind, she's saying the three-letter word. And he doesn't want to hear that from a child. So he was disciplined, you know, but maybe too disciplined, because she was just reading a word, but he thinks within his mind we were saying three-letter word. And at the time, 12, 14, 16, we shouldn't be saying those words, is it? So, what my cousin was pointing, and you hear me say, don't let me hear you say that word again. So because it's still, and it was, it start getting worse. You hear what I said? So my cousin said, okay, Uncle John. She realized, no, you cannot fight him. Leave it as it is. So she was like, okay, Uncle John. And then after she said, okay, he went back to the room. We laugh. But we couldn't dare let him see us. Because we laugh, realize he thinks we're saying the three-letter words. We couldn't dare let him see us laughing. Would have to run. Would have beat all of us. We were laughing, I was like, but we were laughing silently. So it went back to the room, we on the veranda, we laughed. We did laugh. All three of us was laughing. Because we know what we're saying, but he thinks we are saying the three-letter word. He didn't want to hear that from our mouth. So we just shush. But we laugh behind his back, you know. We couldn't laugh in front. We'd have to run. And I beat out with backside. So our dad was strict in some ways, you know. But in some other ways, he was protected. Mom would sometimes kiss up my dad in front of us, and he would get there. Really? My mom couldn't do that. My dad is like, so I was like, is he a virgin or what? There's 5 sisters of us, right? I'm the bolder one. I'm like the bold one. And it's because of that incident that happened with my dad. We want him to know. I want him to know, because my sister wouldn't dare say nothing like that. So I want him to know that we're grown up. We know these things. We know that these things, you know. So, although when I was going secondary, let me tell you a little story, He loved to beat. Yeah, my dad would beat our backside, but my mom always tried to protect us. My mom was like the softer side. Sometimes she feels sorry. One time my dad was gonna beat me, you know. I can't remember what I did, and he was gonna beat me, waiting for me to. And when he start licking, he beat hard, you know. And I was hiding from that beating. So my mom said, okay, come, let me pretend like I'm gonna beat you. So I'll give you 2 little pinch. And you just pretend like you're crying. So my mom said, you need to behave yourself. I can't remember. She gave me 2 little pinch like this. Friendly pinch, nothing. So me now start fake cry. Me laugh. That time, you know, after me I pretend like me a ball, you know. Yeah, my father. Cause my mom feels so sorry. So she didn't want us to get that beating. So I was pretending like I was crying. That time I laugh out backside now. I could dear my dad see me laughing. Cause I pretend like the pinch from my mom give me hurt. So me I laugh and I fake cry. Mom say cry now. So me I fake cry. Well, I love my mom endlessly. So I was fake crying. So my dad said, oh no, feel listen. Yeah, me know. What put him now? You know, myself and my mom plan against it. So me a fake cry. You know feel listen. You know feel listen. So me laugh out backside, but me a fake cry. Me say, oh, sometimes I lose the block of spit and just pretend like water dripping. These days, huh? 2 months not living in this house. That was his favorite words. Oh, my dad is like that too. Yeah, my dad is like that. And so, even, you see, my sister, even with my sisters, yeah? One of my sisters, they got pregnant when one was 15, one was 16. That the 2 eldest one. Even when they have baby, he still took them for a child. Even when they have baby, he's not seeing that they're grown up. They're already doing the do. They're doing the do. He's not seeing it as grow. He's still, I'm sorry, he by now. I'm wondering if he was still alive, he would still act that way. But I'm the one. I used to be the one who brave it and saying, no, what, you remember that incident? Where are you from? I King, Kid King. I'm good. From Jamaica originally. You was at Gina. No, man, you see me, I say things. Let me tell you, see, because my dad, I realized certain words you can't really come out and say to him. Because I don't know if it's the way he grew. Out of all of his brothers, I don't know about the brothers. We used to have a lot of brothers. Most of them by now, including my dad. But my dad used to be a person, you cannot say certain words to him. You know? So I remember, you see, because of the incident, when I was at 14, listen, you know, my niece, my cousin was 12, my sister was about 16, and when my sister said sexy, and he said, no, let me hear that word. Hi, John, how are you? Morning. And he said, no, let me hear that word. I'm his cousin shush. I'm a person like that, and I was like, my dad still think we're a child. We don't used to these things. Because in his head, we're saying 3-letter word, yeah? So I waited. Me still have it in my head, you know. And then I waited. How are you doing today? I'm okay, sweetie. How are you doing? And where are you watching from? So listening to the story, I still have it in my head, you know. So I said, okay. When I graduated now, it still take us for child, you know. I graduated secondary school, I think when I was 18. So it still took us for a child. So I said, okay, I'm gonna use this word. Yes, he never accepted that we grow up, and I understand that though. My dad left his father home at 14. Really? I was young. I was very young. Our dad, even though I think maybe he would have understood, because maybe I would have put like a word and said, listen, we're grown up. All day, every day, big baby. Good morning. What happened, yeah? Because my cousin said the word sexy, and I assume my dad think it's a 3-letter word. She was saying. So I said, I want him to know that we're grown up. We're used to these things. So after I waited, you know. So after 4 years after, you know, I still have that on my head. So after we graduated now, we graduated. And I graduated from secondary. And I was staying at my grandma at the time. And when I was staying with my grandma, my mom, if my mom not working, she would come there in the daytime. And then my dad would come for her. And then the house is like maybe 10-15 minutes away. So my dad is like, it's either you walk on the main road or you walk through bushes, shortcut. So my dad would come and pick my mom at night or come and sit a bit for a while, talk, and then they leave together. So one night now they were leaving. I said, me no know what come in my head, I'm telling you, honestly. I just want him to know we grow up. Because we are not a child. So, my mom and my dad was leaving. Me now push me through the door. Mommy and daddy, who not gonna do it now? I was 18, My mom was like, Suzette? My dad never answered. Not a word from my dad. Then my grandma was like, what have you done? You know the man I got turned upon a poor woman. My dad was like that, Any little thing he doesn't know how to, okay, let me sit you down and talk. He ready for beat or cuss. So my dad is like, they look at Baccabush people. Me call them Baccabush. Sorry for say that. So, my grandma was like, what have you done? Him I got turned upon a poor woman and my mother going like she look a baby before she slap him backside back. Me no know these people nowadays, no. Anyway, and she'll throw a little stone and run. Run for beat him backside. He might beat him back. Alright. Anyway. So my girl, you see the whole night. Because what I said, I was like, oh my gosh. My dad gonna turn on my mom now. What have I done? Typical Jamaican, what have I done? The night, my girl, I couldn't sleep. I lied my grandma, my grandma got put sense in my head. Oh my gosh, what have I done? For the whole night, I was worried about my daughter. My mom, sorry. I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my God, my dad gonna give it to her now. Poor, what? Because of me. I didn't know if he sit down and said, listen, I think that word you said was wrong. He's not gonna do it. Anyway, the whole night, I couldn't wait till the morning. I couldn't sleep the night. So the morning, if my grandma never say, what have you done? I wouldn't even think that way. Because my dad didn't answer. All my mom said, Suzette. My dad never say a word. So when my mom come the morning, I couldn't wait. When she come up, I was like, Mommy, what happened? I was worried for her. So I said, Mommy, what happened? She was like, your dad said, talk to your daughter, So my mom said, I don't feel pitney too. You didn't say a word. So I said, Jasmine, talk to your daughter. You hear me now? At that Pacific time, I'm not his daughter anymore because I'm too rude. So it was like, Jasmine, talk to your daughter, So my mom replied and said, she replied and said, I don't feel pitney too. He didn't say a word. Maybe in his mind it was like, where me get this a mad one from? So that was so funny. I laugh. No, sir. So my dad was like that. Oh my God, finally after school, I see a Jamaican body who is happy and positive. Thanks, you sweetie. Now we're just talking a bit of fun time with my dad pretend as if he's virgin. He's a big virgin. Certain things I couldn't say. And I'm like I'm bold, With my sisters, I got 4 sisters. You know, I get nothing like this out of the word. Fiji, much love. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for joining. Yeah, with my sister wouldn't dare saying those words. Even my sisters, they act like they are virgin. I'm telling you. So you can see where the Baccabush trade come from. Yeah. Certain, even when I'm saying certain, even my younger sister, sometimes I call them and I say some word. So that because they go like they are virgin. They're still doing it. Some of them even do it before me, and they still go like them are virgin. But I'm just the type that is bold, I remember one time, I love you too, sweetie. Let me tell you, it's like you got 2 younger and 2 older. I'm in the middle, so I'm always say I'm the sandwich. Oh, I used to stay. Let me tell you another story. These people, know what? When you're supposed to on, our parents didn't tell us, okay, you're gonna reach a stage when they're gonna see you monthly. They don't tell you nothing like that. So you don't know. When I started my monthly, I hide it from my mom. Because they didn't tell me. All I know I was sick, me having belly pain. My dad was like, Uno fee. I can't remember what he said. Because pretty knows I had a really acute belly pain, When I was sick. At first, when I started, I didn't say nothing. And my dad said, "Uno fi, know the problem, cause I was a bit weird. Feel like my dad know that anyway. Cause my dad is like those backabush people, God forbid, me not. I'm just straightforward. me call even my sister backabush. I call even my daughter backabush if you act like backabush. Anyway, so when I was on, I didn't tell them, So my mom, when my mom found out, and my mom, cause they didn't tell us, they didn't say, okay, this is what gonna happen. You're gonna reach a stage when this. They not tell you nothing. And then when I was going to school, I used to hide from class because boys was in the class. And when they're teaching you these things, boys, I feel a bit weird around boys hearing those things. So whenever that Pacific class going on, I do not go to classroom. Wow, I am in the middle, and as well, 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. Wow, beautiful. I got an elder brother. There's another one outside. But my sisters are 5 of us. And I'm in the, I call myself the sandwich. Myself and the one that follows, I used to say we're the favorite, we're the wash belly. We used to cuss and say, no, I'm mom's favorite. Next time, no, I'm mom's favorite. My mom said, I don't want favorite. Anyway, so it happened as, let me tell you this story. One day, yeah, fishbone, right? Fishbone. And you see, because your parents don't tell you nothing about sex. Them backabush people who don't teach you these things. That's how my parents used to be. So we have to learn. When we go to class, I didn't used to go classroom, so I didn't know much. As I said, the moment they start discussing, they have that education where they talk about these things. And because boys was in the class, I was feeling weird to be getting this teaching with boys. So I used to call that classroom. So to be honest, I didn't know much. So when, as I said before, my eldest sister, one got pregnant 15. The other one got pregnant when she was 16. 150, 160. I tell myself I don't want baby that young. So I want to stay away from boy. And the life that my mom, I didn't want that. So that was my focus, So I feed you, how are you, sweetie? I carry. So it happened that when I was growing up, I went to family members and they cook soup. Because these people, these backabush days, I call them backabush. God forbid if I'm saying wrong thing, but that's just me. They don't teach us, say, okay, this is the stage, do not have SEX. Or if you're having SEX, use up, but I choose not to. Because 2 of my elder sisters got pregnant when they're 15, 16. So I know then I said, okay, I'm not ready for man. My mom didn't have a happy life. I didn't want that for myself. So that's where I was focused. I want to get whatever education. I want to sort myself before. I didn't even want to live with any man. Yeah. So it happened that one day I was still in my teenage years, I went to family members and they cooked fish soup. And when they cook fish soup, I'm a straightforward person, so then and there, my mom's supposed to know the type of person I am, because me no hide nothing. I'm just straight, yeah? But my sisters, they hide, even when they're having sex. Only when they see belly, they realize baby. Because they didn't even know they were having sex. Until they see belly start swelling. Anyway, when you drink fish soup, I don't know what happened, and the bone stuck in my throat. God forbid. The bone stuck in my throat, and I got home and I try, and it can't, like when people pregnant, I'm trying to get it out, So my mom was like, Suzette, what's wrong with you? I said, Mom, there's a bone in my throat. I tell her the truth, I said, Mom, there's a fish bone in my throat. Me drink some fish and give me some fish soup, and the bone stuck and I can't get it out. Cause I do everything and if the bone just not moving. I try to arc it, when people pregnant, that's how they go on. I do everything. My mom was like, mind you're pregnant. I said, Mommy, I'm pregnant, I'm not F-U-C-K. I say the wrong word, because I'm telling her what is wrong. The first thing she gonna say, mind you're pregnant. I say, I'm pregnant, I'm not F-U-C-K. But I say it out raw. Mom never said another. They make the best jewelry. Who made the best jewelry? My mom didn't say another word. But I'm telling you, no, I'm not pregnant. And then you're going to say, mine, I'm not my sisters. I'm not my sisters who I'm straightforward. If me I do it, me I say me do it. Anyway, yes, close. My mom said she didn't say nothing else. You know, finish. I went to my uncle again another time, you know. I think by then I should. No, I'm trying to be decent. No, I'm just like that. If you are telling, I understand what you're saying, Didi, but if you are telling, if you are saying no, you're not pregnant, and they are basically putting pregnant on you, me gonna say it raw out. That's why I'm saying I'm that type of person. Me just can't act decent. Put it that way. Me have to say it raw. I just mean that. So, it happened, the same incident happened. I went to my uncle. What's up, auntie? Nothing, baby. How are you doing? The same incident happened. I went to my uncle again. God bless his soul. He buy a couple months ago. I went to my uncle. Fish soup again. I think I should avoid fish soup. Fish soup again. The bone stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. The bone stuck in my throat again. Fish soup, you know. The second time. So I'm in his bathroom. I was there with my eldest sister this time. Because we went to visit my uncle. So I was like, I try to bring it out. So my sister came and my sister was like, Susie, what's wrong? I tell her, no, if you're going to tell them the truth and they're telling you what happened, I'm not like them, you know what I mean? So my eldest sister was like, Susie, what happened? I said, the fish bone in my throat. So and it's still not coming up. My sister will ask me the same question. Susie, am I pregnant? So I repeat and say, oh, I'm pregnant if I'm not F-U-C-K. I say the raw word. My sister said she was embarrassed. I'm not going to say it decent, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm not a person. If you know me, you know that I'm straightforward. But I guess they didn't know me. Because they hide things, you know. But I'm a person who I just tell it as it is. If you know me, I'm that type of person. So, when the incident happened with the fish boat, I'm telling them the truth. So, if you are telling an individual the truth and they are still telling you what happened to you, you're telling them, you know, because it's happening to you. You're the one telling them, this is what happened. I've drink soup and the bone stuck to my throat. And they are telling you otherwise. What you're going to do? So, I have to put them right. Maybe I was a bit rude, but that's just me. No, I'm just straightforward, no? Hello, beautiful. How are you? I'm okay, Ryan. How are you doing? Jamaica, good morning. Morning, sweetheart. You know? So it's not a matter of bright, you know. I'm just that type. I can't help myself, you know? I try to be decent. Because even my mom, sometimes I call my mom and I say word and she was like, Susie, you're talking to your mom. I said, Mommy, I'm trying. I try to be decent, but I can't. It's in the... I think I get it from my grand aunt. I heard that my grandma aunt used to be like that. You know? So I'm just that type of person who is straight. I give it as it is. I tell it as it is. You know? I don't go around corner. I don't hide things. Okay, no problem. For telling us. No, I'm just this type of person, you know. I'm just straight. What you see is what you get. You know? I don't know which family member I get this from. Because all of my family members, they are virgin. And because they are virgin, they don't talk. But I'm just that type of person. I just say, what is it? Whatever. You understand? So I'm that type of person. I don't hide things. I don't go around corner. I just, maybe some of the word I said rude or... But that's just me. I can't help it. Watching you from Suriname, and South America. Thank you, sweetie. Is it your first time? Garvey forever. Who is Garvey? Marcus Garvey? Is that Marcus Garvey you're talking about? Did you know that tomato are actually fruit? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I heard that tomato. I heard that tomato is fruit. That's what I heard. You know, sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes it's good to be straightforward. And sometimes it's good to be honest. I'm a person like this. I don't go around corner. Maybe some word out of my mouth rude. I can't help it. Even sometimes I'm saying, Mom, I say, Mom, Susie, you're talking to your mom. I say, Mom, sorry, but I can't help it. I can't. This is just the way I am. I try to be decent. I can't. I can't. It's just the nature. And I get to understand my aunt, one of my late aunts is like this. My grandaunt. I'm from Jamaica, Moses. Thanks for joining. Need for Speed, thanks for joining. How are you doing? One of my late aunt is, yeah, one of my late aunt was like that. She just say things. So that's why I say I think I get it from my grandma's side of people. Because my dad's side of people is like the virgin side. My grandma's side of people, my mom's side of people. Oh my God, what is that, J Brown? What are you saying? Hi, Moses. I'm doing great, sweetheart. I'm just taking things one step at a time, talking to you guys. Just discussing a bit of my life story. A bit of my rudeness. Try to be a decent girl now. That's life. What can you do? But I think my mom get to understand me now, you know. My mom get to understand this is the type of person I am, you know. So she's accustomed. Whenever I say anything to her, she'll just reply. She's not going to say, Suzette, you're talking to your mom. She just replied nowadays. I think she get the hung of it. So this is just me, you know. Hey, Lavar, how are you, sweetie? Where are you watching from? No, I'm in London. I'm in the UK. Where are you watching from, Moses? Are you in Jamaica right now? I'm in the UK. So where are you watching from? Yeah, I know. And I love my mom endlessly, you know. I love my mom endlessly. No, I got my sisters, you know, they don't really say more. I'm a person like this too. And it's good to just say what's on your mind. Do not keep things. Because if I keep things, it's like something eating me inside. It's like I'm going cuckoo. So if whatever I have on my mind, I say it, it's like a weight lifted. It's like I feel free. So it's good to say things. Talk to someone. No, do not keep things. You're in the US. Okay, what type in the US? Which guan? Which guan are you want to say? Wagwan. You want to say Wagwan, not which guan. Where are you Where are you watching from? Or you make a mistake. You want to say Wagwan. Nothing going on, sweetheart. Jafar. Joey Pars. Jafar lives in your neighborhood. Yeah, that's good. Lives in my neighborhood. Nice one. Yeah, but I'm just this type of person. I can't help myself, you know. And I get to understand, I think one of my late uncle. So I think there's a piece of rudeness on my father's side. Although my father, if I should say, is the virgin of all of his brother. I used to act like a virgin. But I think a bit of rudeness on my uncle's side. I heard my uncle say something before he died. I was shocked. I was expecting that from my uncle. So I think rudeness is in both sides. But I would say maybe mostly my grandma's, my mom's side. Super gorgeous, my love. Thank you. Do appreciate your comment. Super gorgeous. I'm Jad. Thanks for joining. Is it your first time? Is it your first time on my page? If it's your first time, welcome. Welcome to the Sistine, man. Welcome. So how are you guys doing and what are your plans for today? I wanted to go and for this girl to braid my hair, but she said, unfortunately, I got a message that she's going shopping. You can definitely visit the UK. Okay, visit the UK. Where are you watching from? Where are you? Oh, US. You're a US Moses. Okay. You never been before? NC. What's NC again? NC. What's NC? I love your sweet personality and essence, my love. Thank you. I can be very sweet at times. Another time I can be really naughty. Will changes, you know. Watching from Australia. Hi, girl. How are you doing? Girl Trends. Thanks for joining. Welcome. You know, it depends. In everyone you have, I think in everyone you got split personality. You can't be sweet all the time, is it? So I think we all have our differences at time, isn't it? Well, my dear, man's work is never done. I have to leave out. Okay, sweetie pie. Have yourself a lovely day and thanks for joining, yeah? Mwah. You're watching from Australia. It happened, you know? One of those things. If I see me rocking, you know, when individual used to rock, they say it's nervous. It's not nerves, you know, it's in the family. I got a sister, when we used to sleep on the same bed, oh, New California, North California. Okay, thanks. Enough respect too. I got a sister. She used to rock. It's if you're in the bed, oh my God, you can't sleep because the bed would be like this. You're in the bed with her and she rocking. It's in the family. Even my daughter, when she was a baby, the first time sitting up, she started rocking. So it's not nerves, you know. It feel much comfy. I remember I went to an interview and when I'm rocking, they think I wasn't nervous. But I feel most comfortable doing that at times. Hello, Javari. How are you, sweetie? Where are you watching from? Take care. See you next time. Rock as well. I rock. Okay, sweetie pie. Thank you. I rock as well. Thank you, sweetie. See you too. Have yourself a lovely day and be safe, okay? Yeah, Jamaica. Jamaica. Oh, you're in Jamaica, Javari. Nice one. Where in Jamaica are you? Good morning, Mark. How are you, sweetie? And where are you watching from? Yes, I've been married. I want to tell myself to marry again. Never. Not a good thing on my part. Oh, Kingston. I'm originally St. Catherine. They call me country girl, but I want to call this a country, is it? Country is more like Westmoreland, isn't it? I'm more St. Catherine. It's St. Catherine country. And I used to say I'm a country girl. But I'm proud to be a country girl if I am, isn't it? What are you saying? Are you being insultive, Estine? Are you being insultive? What are you? Is that a rude word? Are you trying to be rude or something? Or you're in Kingston? Is it sunny in Kingston now? I'm from the countryside, but I'm in the UK at the minute. I'm from St. Catherine, not the country. I want to call St. Catherine country if I'm honest. Countries like Westmoreland, some of those areas, isn't it? Those far place. St. Catherine isn't far from Kingston, is it? Why, you want to marry me? Last name Cox. You know the last name Cox. Is that your last name? I don't understand what you're saying, Need. What you saying, Need? What last name? Lord have mercy upon us, you know? Today is Thursday, right? So guys, fam, are you... It's in the morning now. Sing me one Peter Tosh song. Oh crap. Rotted. Hope you go find a Peter Tosh song. It's almost 5 a.m. What you still doing up? I'm not in Jamaica, sweetie. I'm in UK. It's after 9 where I am now. Let me find a Peter Tosh song. Let me try to find you a Peter Tosh song and sing. Peter Tosh song. Let me try to find a Peter Tosh song. Three Little Bird. Exodus. Is this love? No, man, this is Bob Marley. Why are they giving me Bob Marley song? Johnny be good. Johnny be good. That's Peter Tosh. Johnny be good. Johnny be good. Okay. Johnny, oh, that one go. Peter Tosh album. Full album. Johnny be good. I'm trying to find a Peter Tosh song. What's the best song we used to sing for Peter Tosh? Listen to all Peter Tosh. This is how I need my earphone now. If me have my earphone, me just plug it in. Plug in my earphone. Then we sing some Peter Tosh for you. I'm trying to find a Peter Tosh song. We know the one that said, Johnny be good. Bonnet, how are you? How is the UK? It is good. It is better than Jamaica. The money is better. I'm in between the weather. I don't like it too hot and I don't like it too cold. But money-wise, if work-wise, the money is better, isn't it? The money is more if you should compare the money in Jamaica. Find Mama Africa. Okay, Mama Africa. Oh, Garnet. Garnet tried to save his mom, right? Peter Tosh, Mama Africa. Mama Africa. Lyrics. Mama Africa, how are you doing? Mama, I can't sing it. Mama Africa. Long time me no see you, Mama. They took, I don't know, if me know the lyrics, I can't sing it now. They took me away from you, Mama, long before I was born. I can't sing, Olaf. Mama Africa. Me try to remember it. Mama Africa. There's so many things about wondering where you are. They try. In order for me to sing it, I have to be playing it. And then I can sing it a bit with the lyrics, you know. But for me to sing it like this, I can't. But I can't really sing. But in order for me to sing, Mama Africa. Don't care where you come from. As long as you're a black man, you are an African. No matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you are an African. Who sing that song? Is it Peter Tosh? Don't laugh at me, you know. Oh, is it with that? No matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you are an African. Hey, 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 hey. No matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you are an African. You know that lyrics. Thank you so much, love. You enough respect. Yeah. Is that Peter Tosh? Let me see. As long as you're a black man, but me know the Mama Africa. But in order for me to sing, me have to listen and then me try. You know, that's how you kind of sing a bit. I can't really sing, you know. I can't help myself. No matter where you come from. Let me say for Peter Tosh singing. No matter where you come from. Peter Tosh. Rotted. As long as you're a black man, you are an African. Lyrics. No matter where you don't care. But that when I say, no care where you come from, as long as you are a black man, you are an African. No mind your nationality, you have got the identity of an African. Yeah, it. Because if you come from Clarendon, and if you come from Portland, and if you come from Westmoreland, you are an African. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No mind your nationality, you got the identity of an African. I'm trying, don't laugh. Somebody asked me to sing, so I'm singing, isn't it? Ratted. Because if you come from Trinidad, if you come from NASA, and if you come from Cuba, you are an African. Don't mind your complexion. There is no rejection. You are an African. Because if your plexion, if you come in your complexion, low, 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 and if you're plexing, in between, you're an African. I'm singing, I'm trying. No mind your nationality, you got the identity of an African. Let me subscribe. Thank you, sweetie. Who them by Clayton? Who them? Is that a song you're telling me to sing? Clayton. Lord, we what? It we got it. Am I saying it right? You know, I can't read Patois. I will speak Patois. Lord, we what? We got it, auntie. Is that what you're saying? Lord, we what? I can't get that one there. How are you? Your spotless kitchen. I'm okay, sweetie. My spotless kitchen. If you come from yeah. Because if you go to the Catholic, or if you go to the Methodist, and if you go to Church of God, you're an African. Now mind your nationality, you have got the identity of an African. Because you come from Brixton. They got Brixton in Jamaica. I know they got Brixton here. As they got Brixton in Jamaica. Yes, they got Brixton in Jamaica. No, Brayton. Have they got Brixton? Because if you come from Brixton, and if you come from Weedays, where's Weedays? Or if you come from Winsted, and if you come from France, oh, that's a country. Weedays and Weested, that's a country. You, Brooklyn. If you come from Queens, Manhattan, Canada, Miami, Switzerland, Germany, Russia, Taiwan, you are an African. That's Peter Touch, my baby. Are you telling me to stop? Somebody asked me to sing. Why are you telling me to stop? Oh, you want me to stop now? Yeah, no, of course. If, for example, if I'm singing along, for example, next time I think I'll have my headphone. I'm getting a headphone. So if I'm singing along, I have my earphone, then we can just sing a bit. Because when I sing along, it make it sound a bit more better, isn't it? But I can't play music while I'm on live. So if you're singing along, it make it sound a bit better. But if you try to sing by yourself, worse if you can't sing. I'm trying though, isn't it? And one time I could help myself, you know. This is what happened when I stopped for a while. I like to meet you. Hi, Frankie, sweetie. How are you? Yes, sweetie. Hi, Born. Thanks for joining. So it's like that, you know. Sometimes if you do certain things for a while, you get accustomed. Then if you stop, you don't know. Most of these songs I used to sing them out of my head, you know. But when I stop singing for a while, it's like you're going back to square one. I used to have a little voice. I can't sing properly, but I can help myself. Put it out. No, I can't sing. Yeah, I'm just trying. Hey, Sugar Cube. That's my daughter texting me. Hi, my baby. She said, hey, Sugar Cube. Checking up on her mommy. What time did you get to college? I was supposed to drop her. I didn't realize it rained. It's raining, man. Yeah, thanks. I try to be positive, you know. We have to try to lift ourselves. Even sometimes you're feeling down, you have to try and lift yourself, no? 9:06. You need to eat before. Look like rain tomorrow. Early. So, and I didn't have breakfast. You can eat. I didn't have breakfast. Huh? I might have some, Weetabix if I got milk. That's right. One love. Hi, Cooper. How are you, sweetie? Michelle is doing well. Singing. You're a true Jamaican. Thanks, my dear. Where are you guys watching from? Where about you watching from? Thank you. Much love, respect, respect. This little pitney, when she come home from school, she'll go and sleep. If you sleep, you're going to have problems sleeping. Try and keep yourself up so you do not sleep. Amsterdam, okay. Is it cold there? Is it cold in Amsterdam? Bless be yourself. Washington, D.C. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. You're all welcome, no? It's good to have, sometimes you're feeling down. And by talking and somebody uplift you, something just nice, just a nice word, lift your spirit, you know? Kenya, thanks for joining. Where do I see myself in the future? Or in my own business? Praising God. God is number one priority, isn't it? Having a house. I need a house. That's my future. Sky Juice. Yeah, I'm originally... What's Sky Juice? You tell me about Sky Juice. It was snowing and freezing last days. Now it's 9 degrees Celsius. Wow. So you're having it. We had a tiny bit of snow last week. Just a tiny. It falls really light. So we never have everyone. Let's hope it stay that way. But it's raining all week. Right now I can hear the rain. Or maybe car driving. Water. What about water? Oh, Sky Juice. I'm drinking water. Is there a juice named Sky Juice? Sound familiar? Are the Sky, you're calling water Sky Juice? No, I'm in UK at the minute, yeah. I'm from Jamaica, but resides in the UK. Well, yeah, I'm in England. Say hello to your husband. Farshid, is it your first time on my live? Farshid, have you been on my live before? We're having a rainy weather at the minute. It's very... Oh, water is Sky Juice. Really? Really? Where you get that one from? Water is... I know bag juice. Bag juice. The last time I went to Jamaica, bag juice is like Rockstone. You know the bag juice. I love bag juice. Should link up and smoke green. I don't smoke, sweetie. I'm not a smoker. When I was a child, though, you know, everything your cousin, I was like the tomboy. I used to mingle with my cousins, the boys one. So if they're smoking, I never used to smoke. I just used to take a little draw, you know, because they were older than me, you know. So I just want to with the draw. They make their ganja tea, me drink. I used to drink ganja tea when I was a child, you know. Ganja tea is like a medicine, you know. And when my cousin, because I got this specific cousin, you always do is mix up. You know, men, they always doing their mix up to be strong. You know what I mean? I want to drink. My cousin used to be, it's not for you. It's not for woman. I said, let me taste it. My cousin, they used to love me, you know. I said, I just always roll my boy cousins. I was like the tomboy. And my cousin doing them mix up like raw peanut thingy. They look a strong back. They call it strong back. I say, let me taste it now. They say, no, it's not for ladies. I say, I want to taste it. They still give me. Although they said, no, it's not for you. They still give it to me. What am I saying? I don't understand. Come to Vancouver. I should come to you're introducing me to Vancouver. What is in Vancouver? Me am early morning some steamed dumpling. Oh my, steamed dumpling or steamed fish? Is there steamed dumpling? Cooked dumpling, man, not steam. What kind of steam? I never heard of steamed dumpling before. Manish water. I never heard of steamed dumpling. We heard of steamed fish and cooked dumpling. What is steamed dumpling? Or is dumpling we already cook and you just microwave it? Is that what you're saying? Let's do drinks. What type of drink? Lunch. What you saying, baby? Lunch. I'm gonna do lunch. I haven't even had breakfast. How am I gonna have lunch? I haven't had breakfast yet. I haven't eaten since morning. I wanted to make some, you know. I wanted to make some breakfast. I got up a bit late this morning. I was supposed to go and do my hair. Just get someone to Caro. Person couldn't go in the morning. And it's raining. I don't even want us to go in. I have an appointment tomorrow by God's grace. Yeah, man. You have, even if it's raining, I'm going to check if it's raining. I have to go. What mush? I don't know. What's mush? Michelle, I subscribe just because you're so kind. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for subscribing. We all love our days. What's mush? What are you talking about? Did I say mush? When did I say mush? I can't remember saying mush. What was I talking about? If you could rephrase what I was saying. Or I should meet you in Southwest. Or you want to have lunch. Okay, let me think about it. You're in Southwest. What is mush? Oh, Wailing Soul. Song, that song. Mush Tale. Oh, it's a song. It is a song. Oh. Got you. I'm in Southeast. I'm in the Southeast. I'm Southeast. When rain fall, I just stay home. And unless I have to work. If I'm going to work now, rain, sun, or shine, I have to work unless something is wrong with me. But if I don't have work to do, I stay home. I try to avoid. Initially, I wanted my girlfriend to curl my hair. Just curl my natural hair. But she texted me early this morning. She going shopping. Because she haven't got time. Initially, it was supposed to be tomorrow. But she haven't got time tomorrow, so she going shopping today. So I said, no. Every disappointment is for our good, isn't it? Furthermore, rain is falling. I would be forcing myself in the rain. What? No, I don't want your number. Want my number? What more your number for? I don't even know you. What if you're a kidnapper? God forbid. I don't want your number, sweetie. This time of days is very serious, you know. You can't just meet someone online and give them your number. When the rain start fall, no, if you are in bed, you know, it's always sweet if you're indoors and rain falling. But if you are out, especially, for example, if you're doing painting job, you can't paint in the rain. If you're doing outside, I do inside painting, which is fine. But during the rain, if I have to work, then I have to go in the rain, you know. Because last week I was working. I work in the rain. There was rain falling. There was snow at some point. I got wet. So you have to work if you have to work. But if you don't have any need to go on the road, unless it's really important, you don't need to. If today, to get to know each other face to face, are you looking someone? I'm not interested in a boyfriend right now. No, I don't drive. You want to buy me a car? Do you drive? No, I don't drive. Do you drive? Send me. What Herbie? What are you saying? Are you okay, Herbie? Herbie, are you okay? I pray for you in Jesus' name. Protect this man in Jesus' name. Lord, I don't know what's wrong with this man. I pray for healing over his life in Jesus' name. Herbie, healing. I don't know what you're asking for, but something is wrong. Something is wrong with you. May God bless you in Jesus' name. May God protect you from all the evildoers. Herbie, I pray that things will work out for you in Jesus' name. I don't know what they're coming for. Oh, you drive. Okay, nice. So you're trying to chat me up. I'm not interested right now, Herb. I'm not interested, Frank. Herbie, wagwan. What a guan. What a guan, Herbie. What a guan. No, say wagwan, Herbie. Wagwan. I say, Herbie, wagwan. But I have the same question. Herbie, are you okay? Is something wrong with you? It's not funny. It's funny. Herbie, you need help. You need serious help, Herbie. I pray that you'll get it. No, sir. Are you okay? Anyway, guys, I'm going to ship out, yeah? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for liking. If you do not share, please do share. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have yourself a lovely day. If you want to see my live again, please do turn on your notifications so you know when I'm live, okay? Wagwan, Chrissy. Mwah. So guys, I'm shipping out, yeah? Have a lovely day. Turn on your notification if you want to see my live. Don't go away. So what you want to talk? All right, let me stay a bit. Let me say 2 more minutes. Or let me talk to you for another 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk media. What do you want to talk about? Ask me question. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm giving you 5 more minutes, yeah? Your wife is a Jamaican? Really nice. Where in Jamaica is she from? Where in Jamaica is your wife from? Jamaican woman, a sugar and salt. I love that song. Hey. Some of them original will make you ball. Hey. Who love that song? Some of these songs, will always be here. Jamaican woman, a sugar and salt. Hey. I'm trying to cheer myself up. By the grace of God, He's able. Which part am I from? St. Catherine. I'm originally St. Catherine. And she's from Kingston. I'm originally... But St. Catherine is closer to Kingston, isn't it? Very close. It's not far. You love it. I love all Jamaican songs. I don't really like all Jamaican, although I'm a Jamaican. I like most Jamaican. And I like the songs. And I like the ones that have meaning, have words. I don't like the rude song where they say like body in. I don't like. I'm not even gonna say that. Poopy. They say the P word. They say the. I don't like those songs. I like the decent song. Put it that way. I love decent Jamaican music. You know? Duppy we out early, Mom. What are you talking about, Need? What are you talking about? So I like normal Jamaican song. The ones that make sense. Like for example, as I said, some of Peter Tosh. The one that touches me. Some of Bob Marley. I don't like all of Bob Marley's song, but I like most of his song. The one that makes sense. Because, most songs, no matter who is the entertainer, some of the songs sounds a bit boring. So I like the song then that have meaning. I like the song then that touching. I like Garnet Silk. I like Bujo. I like some of Beanie. Beanie Man used to be, he's still my favorite. One of my favorite. Beanie Man. Beanie Man. I love Bujo. So as long as the song have meaning, I love those songs. Bonjour, sweetie. How are you doing? Christmas in his kindly Charac. Christmas. What about Christmas? Christ. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't like the Wagga Wagga song them. Put it that way. I like decent music. So it's not all Jamaican song I like. But everyone is different. I like nice, meaningful Jamaican song. Baby, don't worry. My daughter used to love that. Bob Marley. Three little bird on my doorstep. I like song like that. I like Beres Hammond. Can't remember one of his songs right now. I like Bujo. I like, what's the one that died the other day? What's his name? He was one of my favorites too. The one that died the other day. I forgot his name. Gosh. I love his song. I like these music. What's the hardest word to say in Patois? I don't know. I don't really know because I just talk Patois. I don't really know the hardest word in Patois. I can't really think of a hard word in Patois. We just usually speak Patois. But we do not taught Patois. We taught English. But even if we taught English, most of us still do our Patois because I'm mostly Patois. I can't even speak English properly. Dear sister, hi sweetie. Linda. What are you talking about? Linda, man. What's that? Mallory Williams song. Which song is that? There's a lot of songs I know, I can't even remember the singer. Sometimes I hear this song, I was like, what's the name of the singer again? Ninja Man. Yeah, I like some of Ninja Man song. I like some of Ninja Man. So all of these entertainers, I pick and choose the songs because some of them sing really nice songs. So all of these entertainers, but although I like the songs, I really got favorite entertainer. Buju is one of Buju is one of my favorite. Beanie Man is one of my favorite. Beres Hammond is one of my favorite. The one that by the other day, I can't remember what's his name, man. I forgot his name now. He's one of my favorite. I love some of his songs also. Yeah, I don't like that's it. I don't like those music. I don't like music that they talking about woman crutch or man whatever. Diggy diggy. I don't like those songs. I don't like those songs. Everyone is, as gone to them, say olden. And I'm not for the olden days. Everyone is different, but I'm a person like this. I love songs that have me. I don't like these songs. Everyone is different. Every individual. Oh yeah, search Mallory's song called I Your Daughter. Mallory Williams. Let me see. Williams. What the song name? I Your Daughter. Shit, something else come up. Yeah, I'm a Jamaican sweetie. Good morning. How are you? Is there somebody named Mallory? Can I put up Mallory and somebody else missing? Ah. You know, a lot of us have the same name, right? A lot of people have my name. My first name and my second name. Oh, Mallory Data. I seen. Irie Data. What is it? Irie Data. Let me find the lyrics. Yeah, I love these music. Yo, in Jamaica, now I'm in the UK. Are there many people who speak Espanol and French due to Cuba, Haiti, and other Caribbean? Yeah, there's people in Jamaica who speak French. They speak Spanish. They speak different languages, you know. A lot of individual. And we have white people in Jamaica. We got Chinese people. Like Chinese people take over Jamaica. The government sell out Jamaica. They must sell out. I'm saying it right. Yeah, Chinese people soon take over Jamaica, isn't it? Hi, Nick. How are you, sweetie? Because most of these shops you go now is Chinese. Chinese the owner. What about our people? Why China owning all of Jamaica? I don't get it. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to sound whatever. But I mean, that's originally our country, isn't it? So why other people come to take over? Before you know it, you're going to name Chinatown, not Jamaica anymore. Jamaica soon turn to Chinatown. China, every shop you go, Chinese shop. Every shop. You hardly find a shop that owned by our color. That's not good. Not good at all. You can count the few shops. And why is it sad? We need to support each other, but we don't. We rather fight against each other. If you continue like this, we'll never be better, I'm telling you. We rather support other people instead of we supporting our own people. It's not good. See those other nations, they support each other. They stick with each other. But we know it's like we're jealous of each other. Instead of we support, we try to bring each other down. And that's not good. So if we continue like this, we'll never be better, man. It's not good at all. You go to Jamaica now, every shop you go is a Chinese man shop. Every shop, you only find a shop that's owned by a black person. No. It's not good, man. And it's all because we do not. If somebody, whatever, trying to do something, you try to bring them down. Why? It's not good. We're supposed to be supporting each other. You know? If our own nation ourselves, support them. Protect them. Don't go and try and skim them. Try and get rid of them. You know, it's not good, man. So until we learn to accept ourselves and our own nation, we'll never be better. And support, you know. I'm trying to find Ari. I'm finding 1986. It's a long time song, you know. When I was a child, no? Lyrics not available. He's saying the lyrics not available. Ratty, that's a long time song. When I was a child. From 86, huh? Are you first Jamaican? Like I did, you moved there with your parents. I grew up in Jamaica, then moved to... Yeah, I grew up in Jamaica. I was born in Jamaica. But I don't understand. Before you know it, Jamaica gonna name Chinatown. Jollof rice. What's jollof rice? Jollof rice or jollof rice? Jamaica gonna be Chinatown because they selling out. The government selling out to Chinese people. And we not support each other. Instead of we support each other, we try and fight against each other. It's not good, man. Until we learn to accept our nation, support, protect, don't fight against, trying to destroy, then we'll never be better. Hi, Chris. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I love that song. Listen to it at all your own. Yeah, I'm going to listen to it after. Would you make me some mutton rice and peas, please? I've made some fry and barbecue yesterday. And we have dinner for today. So I don't know when... Have I got mutton? Mutton or goat meat, right? One day I make goat mutton. Yeah, I got mutton in the fridge. But one day... I wanted to make, I just said, I'll just do one meat today. But we still got some mutton. And normally we buy the meat with season, pre-season, put it in the freezer. When you're ready to cook, you take and thaw it out. African, yeah, I love jollof is one of my favorite African rice. Jollof rice is renowned as Senegal's, Nigerian, and Northern African food. Yeah, I love jollof. Jollof is one I cook it sometime, but it's not gonna be as tasty as the Nigerian, because furthermore I don't use too much oil. Because I got Nigerian friend that cook jollof rice for me. But if it's too oily, I don't like. The oil is like not good for me. So when I'm making mine, I don't make too much. Thank you, lady. You are beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. So I use limited. If I'm making jollof, I use limited oil. Not supposed to be oily. Because some of these jollof, when I taste it, really oily. Grease too much. So I don't like it too oily. It's not good too much. You know, when I was younger, I used to drink oil, which I regret now. You know, when I used to even eat raw oil with bread, you know. You know, when you're a kid, sometimes you do some things you regret now. Palm oil. Yeah, palm oil is oily. They didn't use palm oil. They use like normal. Yeah, some of them use palm oil, isn't it? I don't like the smell of palm oil. Scariest animal encounter you had? Listen to me. I don't like rat. So I don't like rat. There was a time rat in my kitchen because I leave there. We were redecorating and we opened the skirting board. A rat in the building. Where I live in is like flats. Rat isn't in my house, but it's in the building. So on that Pacific day, we were decorating. So I removed the skirting board and forget to block the hole. I think that's where the rat comes in. And it was scary. I didn't like it. I don't like rat. I don't like roach. Whole roach come in my kitchen now. My partner next door, you know, we do painting, decorating. And my partner was doing a job a couple doors away, and the place full of roach. And I said to him, he leave his bag there, and I said to him, before you come home, wash that bag. Like I know, you know. He leave his bag there for like 2 weeks, because the job maybe lost 2-3 weeks. So I said, wash the bag. He didn't. He comes. When he finished work, he leave the bag there, you know. Then he put the bag on the balcony. And all of a sudden, I see this little tick-tick coming through from the balcony. That's how we get roach. I cuss. I cuss. You know? So, let's hope in the future I learn, oh, no tools up here anymore. So if any roach going in the storage. No roach on my balcony. Very fast. First, I saw this little... I see this one little tiny, I didn't even know it was roach. It's very fine, you know, coming in inside from the balcony, like it's crawling to the kitchen. And I thought it was like normal bug, only to find out, no roach. Roach. We did get rid, but I was upset. You seen a crocodile in the river when I was fishing? Really? Oh, maybe I would faint. And what happened? What happened? You care to tell the story? If I had seen a crocodile, maybe I would have fainted, you know? So what happened when I see this crocodile? I wouldn't want to experience none of these, I'm telling you. The way I'm scared. So if I'm scared of roach, even scared of a little fly, can you imagine a crocodile? I don't like none of those insect or animal around me. You seen a crocodile while fishing. Roach killer shoe. What's roach killer shoe? No, these roads was very clever. You see how when I put sticky tape, I put everything, even for the rat, I think. They were clever. They wouldn't go on it. It's like they know. They say, oh, you think you can't fool me? Maybe them they need some proper thing. Mush mush mean roasting pot, really? Alright, mus. Roaching pot, really? Mus. Mus. At the first me hearing of that. Mus. Where you get that from? Roach in patois. Mus. It's the first I'm hearing of that one. Well, I'm praying to God I don't have roach, I don't have rat. Those things I can't live with. And flies. I don't like flies either. So I try to put net. I want the place to look possibly clean as possible. Is it pink? Is what pink? What are you talking about? Most. It's the first I'm hearing of that, Maddie. It's the first, most. Unless I'm not in this world. Unless I'm not in this world. It's the first I'm hearing of most. Yeah, I heard of most before. Most. Really? Anyway, guys. I'm gonna love you. Me gonna love you and leave you, me babies. If you want to join my live, just turn on your notification. So if you want to see my live, turn on your notification, yeah? So for now, have yourself, whenever I'm live, if you want to come, you interact, share thoughts together, please do subscribe and turn on your notification. So for now, have yourself a lovely day, yeah? Mwah.